Leonie Dawson refuses to be categorized. Today, I want to talk to you about cave time. As women and as sensitive souls, wherever we are on our journeys, we all need cave time. When I was a kid, I did a whole lot of cave time. I'd go out into the world to go to school, and then I'd come back home and need some solitude in order to get back to my core again. I was a bit of a sensitive kidling, as I think we all mostly are, and I didn't really enjoy too many outside connections. I found it was hard to make friends, and I'd feel really overstimulated when I wasn't at home. I needed some of my cave time at home every day. My cave time meant writing piles of fiction books like Enid Blyton and Roald Dahl, sitting in trees and spending a lot of time with my German Shepherd friend Clancy and my horses Dawn and Rebel. When I went to boarding school when I was 16, I was in a dormitory of 20 other girls. We didn't have rooms, we had dividers. Holy energy overload, Batman. I found cave time again by making my own little divided space a sanctuary of my own artwork, photographs, quotes, and beautiful things. I'd escape back home to the farm whenever I could to eat hot bread, sleep, and be out amongst nature again, away from everyone else. It was like coming back home to myself. I didn't have a name for what I was doing, I just did it instinctively. Here's the thing, I am a soul who loves to share, who loves to be out in the world, connecting and gaining inspiration. But, after a while, my spirit begins to feel as though it's been out in the sun for too long. It feels like a bit of soul sunburn. And I think as well, especially when we become parents, especially when we're living the fast pace life, um, our need for cave time is even more important. So, how do you know when it's time to go to the cave? You might have feelings of rawness or feeling like your soul is a bit sunburned. You might be taking on too much of other people's energy, stories, or worries. You might feel anxious or burnt out. You might feel like that you've forgotten your own soul's song and that you've been listening to others too much. You might feel exhausted and depleted with nothing left to give to others or yourself. You've reached cave time when all you want to do is pull the blanket over your head and hide out in bed for a while. When I have those feelings of soul sunburn, I know it's time to find my cave, to sit in silence, to be introspective, and to feed myself first. And then when the time is right, I can walk out into the world again. Cave time is a way of honoring your body and your soul's need to not be out there in the world permanently, and a way of remembering your own soul, essence, and wisdom. So, I want to give you some ideas of ways that you can do cave time. Give yourself a break from answering phone calls. Let the phone go straight to an answering machine. Only pick up if you really want to talk. Put an autoresponder on your email which explains that you're on retreat and will answer emails in a week or however long you need. Say no to a lot more shit. Just say no. Only watch TV that's going to be nourishing to you. Stop reading other people's websites and social media. Just stay in your own energy for a while. Have a total media break. Book in holiday on your calendar every week for at least a day. That means you don't schedule anything in on those days. Have baths, quiet time, sitting in the sun, meditation, mindfulness. Feel free to not contact anyone at all. Maybe you'll still want to contact your small circle of friends. Maybe there'll be a circle of people you don't want to contact at all. Just honor what you need. Read, write, journal, paint, but not for outside consumption, just for you. Give yourself a big permission slip to not care what other people think or feel right now. And you could also have what my love likes to call LBWs, lazy bastard weekends. Lazy bastard weekends are sumptuous and fun. And the rules are do only what is lazy. I remember a time that I forgot about cave time and I had the suckiest of burnouts. So now I have to make sure that cave time is a part of my cycle. So you could consider spending some or all of your Sundays switched off from being online. Make cave time a priority. Have a lazy bastard weekend at the turn of every season. Look at your schedule. Can you incorporate more cave time and into your days, to your weeks, your months, and to your year? Even now, when I have kids, I send them to bed early to give myself some additional cave time. So my kids, even though they're 6 and 10, they go to bed at 6:30, 7 o'clock. I read them a book, and then they can hang out in their bedrooms. They can read, they can write, they can draw, they can play quietly together. They can't play on screens. They can listen to audiobooks, however, and it gives them a chance to have cave time as well. It gives them a chance to feel their own soul and be in their own energy. And on weekends, I always have solo mama retreats. And that means that in the afternoons of one of the weekends or both of the weekends, I will go to bed and I will read. I'll do e courses. I will art journal. I'll just have a scrumptious time. I will read a book in the bath. And about once a year, I tend to go away for at least one night to a hotel just to have an even lengthier time. So, cave time, highly recommend it. I really want to encourage you to think about how you can have it in your life, and you know, up to you. But cave time is fucking phenomenal, and this world is big and energetic, and we all need that cave time. And I know that this year has been so fucking hard with quarantine and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like it's also given people an opportunity to experience cave time as well, and the blessings in that when you have fucking nothing on your calendar, it can be a miracle in its own right as well. You know, I talk to a lot of people and they say that once they came out of quarantine, they wanted to make sure they didn't fill up their calendars as much as they used to. And I think that's like that honoring of the cave time and natural rhythms is so important. All right, my loves, I'm sending you so much love wherever you are in this glorious world. I just want you to know you are safe and you are loved and you are worthy.